What's going on, everybody? Good afternoon. Hope you guys are doing well. We've got more linebackers to look at here. Bleacher Report show, 30-minute show starts in about an hour. So if you're not already on the Bleacher Report app, go ahead and get it. I posted the link to the show in the community tab. I'll post it again right before we go live. So definitely tune in. We're going to be discussing a lot of different things going on right now in the world of the Seahawks. But linebackers, we got some more day three guys to go through. Let's start with Higgins of Iowa. This is a tricky one. Very small, no length. He's got short arms, 31-inch arms, 224 pounds, and he can't move. So right away, you're like, well, what's the benefit here? What's the upshot? What's the other thing? I don't know if I have a great answer. This guy is slow. This guy is not quick. This guy is unexplosive. There's really not much you can say other than that he's an undersized, unathletic linebacker. And it makes you wonder where am I supposed to be interested here? I mean, the production's good, right? You're 300 tackles over the last 2 years combined, 5 interceptions. So he's producing. PFF grades have been really good the last couple years. Production is mainly what he's bringing to the table here. He was a team captain for Iowa. He's got good instincts and reads when he's in zone coverage. So he's smart. He's a cerebral player. He's a good hitter. But those instincts are really all that he's getting by on. He's really, really slow. He's really, really small. It's hard to imagine this is going to work at the next level. So right away, I just have to say, I don't think this is going to work at the NFL level. I think this is the definition of a player that is built to have some success in college because he's smart, because he has good instincts, but it's going to stop as soon as we get to the pro level. As soon as a blocker gets on him, he's done. He's not going to be able to shake free of a blocker. He's more passive than aggressive in attacking the run, which is how he has almost 300 tackles over the last 2 seasons combined. Only 8 of them were for a loss. So he's not making big splash plays in the backfield. He's just kind of coloring within the lines. You get this guy in space, he's going to get outrun to the edge constantly. NFL running backs are going to abuse this guy. 4.8 240 is not scaring anybody. So everything with Higgins that is good has to do with his instincts and abilities to read plays and read what the opposing offense is doing. He's got no real physical gifts to speak of that are notable. So I would say UDFA. I don't even think I'd spend a pick on him. I just don't see the point here. Okay, moving along to our next guy, Teddye Buchanan of California, the Golden Bears, 22. Decent size, kind of short arms, 31 and 3/8. Little troublesome, but not terrible. He has a pretty lean frame, so maybe he could add a little bit of weight, maybe. Testing numbers were good. 4.6 40, 157, 10-yard split, big vert, big broad, so he's a really good athlete. Got some good athletic prowess. Aggregate puts him in like the early 7th round. Pretty good 2024 in terms of production, but it was the only season where he really did much of anything. 114 tackles, 12 for loss, 5 sacks. He played well, but that's all we have to go on. So his main calling card when you're trying to project him is that he has the size and athletic ability that you need from an NFL linebacker these days. This is not somebody that is going to be wanting in any particular athletic or measurable area, well, compared to somebody like a Nick Martin of Okie State, who's just way too small, or somebody like the Higgins we just looked at, who is way too unathletic. He's got good movement skills. He should be able to do pretty well in man coverage. I think he'll be a good man cover linebacker. And I think he'll also be really good at special teams. I think he will offer value at special teams, so at the minimum, you're getting that. The main issue he has is he's not very effective against the run. I don't think his instincts are honed well. I don't think his sense of where he needs to be is very good. I don't think that his understanding of things like angles and play diagnosis is very good. He's a little too passive in triggering downhill. It seems like he doesn't really trust his reads, which, in fairness, I don't think he's very good at reading plays yet, but he's pretty passive. He doesn't shed blockers well, doesn't work through blockers very well, and he only has the 1 year of real production in college. So I understand there are some issues here, but unlike somebody like Higgins, I look at Buchanan and I go, there is an NFL player in here somewhere. You just are going to have to work a little bit to get it out. I think he could be a good passing down linebacker. I think he will be good in coverage. I think maybe he'll be a little bit, at the very least right now, he's not going to be ready to do run early down stuff because he's not very good against the run. But I think as long as you keep him within that passing down role, he'll be pretty good. He's got good movement skills. He's fast. He can cover a lot of ground. I think you've got something here in coverage. So I actually went 5th round pick on this guy. I like him a little bit more than the most people. So I ended up going 5th round selection on Teddye Buchanan. Excuse me. Might be a little overreaching here, but I did not mind what I saw with Buchanan at all. All right, last guy for this video, and it is Shemar James of Florida. Young, 21 years old. Very small, 222 pounds. Could add some weight. Hopefully will be able to. He's got decent size overall. He's just lean. Arms are okay, 31.5 inches. Hands are tiny, like freakishly tiny. Tested okay, average. 40 was average. 10-yard split was good. Vert was bad. Broad was average. 3 cones average. Like the testing was pretty much, it was up and down overall, but on the whole, you'd say he's an average athlete, which isn't really cutting it when you're 222 pounds. Not huge production over the last couple years. A total of 120 tackles. It's okay. 10 tackles for loss, 3 sacks. So not big production. So what are you really betting on here? He's got sideline to sideline range. He's good at working through traffic, willing to go through contact, willing to work his way through a thicket of blockers to find the ball. And I think he has some blitzing talent, even though he didn't have a ton of blitzing production in college. So there is some stuff going on here, but it's mostly projection-wise. And I don't know how good he's going to be working through contact when he's 222 pounds playing against NFL blockers. He doesn't have reading or recognition skills. He's not really good at reading plays. He takes some bad angles that put him in bad positions as well. I don't think he has a very strong understanding of things like angles. He's very small, and he's not a very good tackler. So there are some real problems here as well. So he's pretty forgettable. Normally, I'd completely forget about him, but he's only 21. And when I look at a guy who's only 21, I'm like, okay, he can get better at reading and recognizing plays. He can get better with his angles. He can become at least a slightly better tackler. There's more of a ceiling here. So he's probably still too small, but at least he's young. At least I believe he can get better in some of these areas. So late 5th, early 6th is about where I landed up with Shemar James, which is, in fairness, a little bit better than the aggregate big board that has him in the 7th. But nothing terribly to get excited about here with Shemar James. All right, so we've got one more linebacker video we're going to do later today after the Bleacher Report stream, so keep an eye out for that. Download the Bleacher Report app if you don't already have it. Check the link that I'm posting in the community tab. See you guys later today. Go Hawks. And we're wrapping up the linebackers here. I know we ran out of interesting linebackers very quickly, but the show goes on. All right, everyone have a great rest of your day. Go Hawks.